separation into three time signals. Underlying process. The present arises through form. Each time supports the other. Without reciprocal support, continuity could not manifest. Imagination is bounded by experiential scales. A year is conceivable, an eon exceeds intuitive grasp. An eon may be conceived as a single moment. Measurement defines magnitude. Magnitude depends on mind scale. If human history were one moment, all events within it would be inseparable. Events would mutually record one another. Distinctions between past and future would vanish. In a time without distinction, all events are equally available. Here and now becomes circumstantial variation. Temporal difference ceases to define. Change is not the essence of time. Creative force transcends momentary transition. Unity underlies variation. Each moment may contain all time. Specificity arises from whole structures. Particulars are shaped by totality. If time is not reducible to discrete moments, it may be an entity beyond them. Such an entity demands new assumptions. These assumptions require examination. Linear measurement channels time's vitality into repetition. Mechanisms multiply and duplicate. Creative energy recedes behind representation. Representation establishes boundaries and identities. A from-to order is affirmed. The centerless flow is displaced. The self as bystander guards their order. It claims possession of what time presents. Its subjects becoming to logic. Logic arises from a logos that names and confines. Naming centers and eliminates. Structure stabilizes flow. Time's intrinsic aliveness is obscured by fixation. Measurement replaces immediacy. Multiplicity conceals unity. The three times are distinctions within a deeper body. Past gives substance, future gives form. Present manifests their unity. Continuity arises from mechanisms that sustain the illusion of separation. The journey towards sacrifice is announced as return. We will worship is spoken as if it guarantees we will come back. The promise of return is itself a veil over the act. The burden is distributed to establish the right. The son bears the wood, the father bears fire and knife. The division of burdens prefigures the division of rules. The question of the offering exposes the abyss. Fire and wood appear without a lamb. The missing victim is the true presence. God will provide is the grammar of obedience. It answers without answering. It calms without clarifying. It names providence where knowledge fails. The two go on together. Togetherness here is not intimacy but formality. The sentence went on together. The altar is a machine for converting relation into ritual. Wood is arranged, the sun is bound, the bound is placed upon the arranged. The raised knife is the limit where obedience becomes irreparable. The act is prepared as if it will be completed. The completion is delayed by interruption, not by doubt. The decisive voice is not God, but God's emissary. Authority appears as delegation. Delegation is a safeguard against contingency. The prohibition arrives after the willingness. The command, do not lay a hand, follows the binding. The test is passed before the rescue. The proof demanded is not action but withholding. Fear of God is demonstrated by the readiness to lose what is most one's own. The only Son, named singularity as the currency of proof. Substitution is the political logic of sacrifice. A ram appears caught. The caught animal replaces the bound son. Replacement preserves the structure while changing the victim. Naming seals the event into memory. The Lord will provide becomes place. Place becomes proper. Proper becomes the afterlife of terror. Blessing is attached to compliance. Obedience generates abundance. The abundance is figured as stars in sand, possession of enemies. Cities is included in the promise. Universal blessing is routed through a particular lineage. God swears by God. Self-oath grounds authority in itself. Self-oath is invulnerable to external verification. After the trial, God's speech withdraws. The voice that demanded becomes silent. Silence is the residue of absolute command. The text speaks by not speaking, it shows without showing. Its economy is force. Here I am is a coordinate without coordinates. It is anywhere and nowhere. It is the topos of submission. The story's time is kairos that evades the calendar. Sometime later is any time. The third day is an edge without interior. The narrative withholds interiority to magnify power. No psychology is given. The omission is the instrument. The emissary marks the turning point. Not catharsis, but reversal. The reversal demonstrates sovereignty as the power to overrule. Sovereignty proves itself by changing its mind. Reversal is the signature of the absolute. Whoever reverses once can reverse again. Trust is demanded where understanding is denied. The point is not explanation but submission. Institutional terror is the social after effect of the story. The act becomes paradigm. The paradigm trains obedience through unpredictability. The cost of obedience is not evenly distributed. The mother receives the news as death. The father resumes life as if trial were a credential. Isaac is the marked, unmarked patriarch. He is pivotal without being dramatized. He is received no new name. Lack of renaming is a refusal of the category. The son of the bound becomes the father of the supplanter. The blessing becomes the next object of seizure. Naming is the name of the game. Identity is wagered through labels. The dice are loaded by the author of the rules. The voice can be Jacob's while the hands are Esau's. Sensory evidence can conflict. Authority resolves conflict by blessing, not by knowing. Description is a technique of inheritance. Birthright can be traded for hunger. Blessing can be stolen by costume and touch. The Father's blessing is an institutional act. It makes social